just gonna be another video of me showing y'all, well, just gameplay of me farming, I guess. People done took over my spot. If I could get over there, take stuff from it before they can get to it. Yep. How do you feel? Yeah, all this stuff that I'm farming for is to refine, break down, and to get stuff out of. I'll show y'all probably in a different video. I could just use some things on this character. I've got to get the other ones on my other character and show y'all. You refine the things that I'm picking up for some better stuff to make your gear better. Or like these insect parts are used for basically fishing. You'll find fishing holes all over the place and you could fish. These are for the alchemy, I believe. But the main thing that I'm farming for is this Ancestor Silk. It helps you build up your gear. You get lots of it. I have it to where I get all of it instead of collecting other materials. I get nothing but Ancestor Silk. Since my clothing is upgraded to 10, which my tailoring's all the way upgraded, and my unraveling, since those two are upgraded basically to max. The clothing helps you, as it says, allow you to use Ancestor Silk and Rubido leather, so you find that wherever you're farming, and the unraveling helps you when you're refining it. The fitter just helps you, get stuff in the mail. Basically free items in the mail. There's normally one right here. There must be someone farming my spot. There's a maple. You can cut wood in this game. Oh, here's it. On your weapons, your gear, stuff like that. I can find stuff that's higher enchantments. I just have to level up my other character, and I have to go to woodworking, upgrade your woodworking all the way, and upgrade wood extraction. The wood extraction would help you when you're refining it. The woodworking would help you, when you're trying to find it. The blacksmith, you would upgrade metalworking. You'd find more of it. But as you can tell, I only have one skill point left, and I'm trying to save it for other things. So, yep. And so far I have 174 Ancestor Silk. That's pretty good. I personally like this spot because I can find Ancestor Silk like crazy. I've farmed this route for a long time, and it hasn't stopped me from getting a whole bunch of Ancestor Silk. No matter how many people farm this spot, I still walk out with a lot of it. And the stuff that you're picking up, yes, anybody can pick it up. they can pick it up in front of you and everything. So yeah, other people can pick up your stuff. Like all this stuff I'm picking up, other people can't pick up because I pick it up, and they gotta wait for it to respawn back in. There's normally one right here. There's one right there. They'll spawn one right here, or a rune stone. The thing's for enchanting. They'll spawn in right there. You can kill these little scorpions on the floor. You get crawlers to fish. There's other things, like when you're picking up this ancestor silk, you can find other things like worms. And let's see if it will give me something. It's just giving me raw ancestor silk. There's other items you can use. Let's see what this one's for. There's different items for different things. That's for the alchemy, as you can see on the screen. This is also for the alchemy, I believe. Yep. It takes 10 to refine anything, so you can't just go and refine one at a time. You have to have 10 of it. So yeah, it's the hard part, is getting a bunch of it. Let's see how fast I could kill this dude now. I used to not be able to kill him so fast. Now let's see if it's changed. He's dropping down quite a lot. It's a whole lot quicker. I hate it when he does that. And he's dead. These guys drop Rubidel leather scraps. Those can also be refined and you can get items off of it. I'm not 100% for sure what you get out of those. Still kind of learning everything, trying to get through all the kinks and everything. There's another rune stone. My bad. That was my mom telling my sisters that they gotta get off. Alrighty. Yeah, there's the maple, the ruby ash wood, basically any kind of wood is for woodworking. You use it for just basically woodworking to make weapons. I'm still new to this whole opening up chests, but it gives you Legerdman, which I'm not 100% for sure what it's for. Use the chest. And basically trash. I'll take that, and I'll take that. I could take it just to sell it. I mean, it's 48 extra dollars I can get. Go up here. You get more scorpions right there. I don't collect all the scorpions. I do get a lot of them though. Oh, this dude died. I'm going to pick up the ancestor silk first, and then I'll pick you up. And the pink things, it's saying filled. That's what you use to resurrect people. Those are grand soul gems. You can get them from killing bosses or anything. I don't know if he'll accept it. It's fine if he doesn't want to. At least he's got a revive right there instead of having to go all the way back to the town. Yeah, I'll be making a another video to show y'all how y'all can get y'all's basically clothing, blacksmithing, all that stuff up so you can farm and get better stuff out of your farm. So it is better if you just save your basically your stacks or whatever for whenever you get, you know, your points built up and all your stuff's all good. Or you can get a guildmate that you can trust or a friend that plays this game. You know, send him the materials, and then if, you know, he doesn't rip you off or, you know, basically takes all your stuff, you know, he can send it back and it'll help you out a lot. That's what I got some people in my guild to do. That's why I got some of my gear. It's, well, we gotta swap over. I got my Inferno Twice Born things. I bought them off someone. I got that from a little dungeon. Yeah. I gotta get the dungeon shoulders, but I got the Julianus. You see all this stuff's purple. So yeah, I got them from basically farming. That's how I made them purple. I can show you how to refine all this green and all these green and blue items that I got. Like I said, runestones you want. You know, save them up, rack those things up. As soon as you see them, take them, because if not, other people will. Like I said, it's basically a whole bunch of people on one server. You are just spread out along the map, so it's not that laggy. I haven't really experienced any lag, even with game recordings. The only lag experience I have had was been playing PvP. That gets a little bit laggy. Not very much. You can still play, basically. It's just a little bit of lag bumps because there's too many people in one spot. It normally doesn't start lagging until there's around like 100, 200 so people. If you're in a group of 16, you ought to be fine. Just as long as you can run a stable internet connection, you will be fine. And people are farming this area too. See, it's gonna suck for him because I'm gonna take the runestone. See? Oh, those are what I'm telling you. That's what you use when you upgrade your stuff. You get more kudas. See, I'm not gonna give it to him because that's a kuda. If it wasn't a kuda, I would have gave him the runestone. But since those are so rare for me, since I don't have my stuff upgraded, I have to take them because it's like a 1 out of like 30, 40 drop. As y'all can tell, all the ones I've collected, that's the only one that I've got a kuda out of. Kind of feel kind of mean. You probably needed it too. But, you know, I kind of need it more. I really hate it when other people run my spot because it kind of makes it hard for me to show y'all where all of these little spots are where this ancestor silk is. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty easy for me to find them. It's probably harder for them, but I would like it if they would have. I think they may have more than one server if stuff gets too crowded because of all the people that play this game, but there's still a lot of people on one server. I could understand that, you know, it's kind of hard to do that with this game, but I mean, I'm not gonna complain. I do get a lot of stuff. Alright. Said scorpions give you bugs. Or crawlers, whatever you want to call them. Someone's definitely farming my spot, I know that. Yeah, someone's running my spot. Normally, I have us back here pretty quick, within 30 minutes. It's not that hard to get get it, at least for me. I know when I didn't have my clothing and stuff upgraded, it took me forever just to help out people to get my gear set up. It took forever, I know that. And I mean, this stuff doesn't go very cheap. As you can tell, I haven't got much gold during this video, and just one stack of 200 costs about 30k if it's raw. Like, as you can tell, I am getting raw Ancestor Silk. I'm not getting I'm not getting actual Ancestor Silk that's refined. Now, if it was refined, it would probably be... No, it's not probably. It is cheaper. So, yeah. It's about 17k for refined Ancestor Silk. For unrefined, it is around 30. I have some people helping me sell the things in our guild stores. So, it's actually helping me a lot. So yeah, I mean, that's a good little tutorial for y'all.
So Amanda gave me 2 Jolly Ranchers.
One of the cool things I like around this game, that the merchants do travel. So, you can sell all these, keep these. You can sell all the whites, basically. I don't need those. I do need to learn that. Sell those. I need these disguises. Sell. So, I'll save these. Basically, you really don't need poisons like that. You can make better ones. Really, you really don't need them. These are all my PvP stuff. And I got treasure maps, treasure key. I do need to get more treasure keys, start saving them up for the next DLC that will come out in like a month. I do need to upgrade skill points, and I have more health, I have more magicka. I'm just not using food. My health and magicka jump right up when I'm using food. I can show y'all here in a second. I can show y'all how to make food too. I may have to buy some of the resources, but nah, I may do that in another video. That may be another video time when I show y'all how to basically build up your character to learn how to do all this blacksmithing and stuff. Yeah, basically when you get this game, you don't have all the places unlocked. I do. I bought the ESO Plus, which gives you a few of these places. I think it gives you Hughes Bane. It's where you farm ancestors. So it gives these. I'm not 100% for sure which ones I've bought. I prefer to get ESO Plus though. It's $15 a month. It's not that bad, you know. It's actually pretty good, you know. It stacks by the month, you know. $15 for 1 month, $30 for 2 months, you know. It goes on. It adds $15 basically to each month. I think as they get up there, they start lowering them down, like the whole PlayStation stuff. You know, you buy 3 months and you get, like, it's $20. It is now raised to $60 for a year, but if you think about it, I think it's still cheaper. Yeah, it's cheaper by $20, guys. I'd get the year. As you can tell, there's other guys here farming. So yeah, this is basically a little tutorial on how Elder Scrolls works. It's a lot of farming and grinding. I prefer, when you first start this game, do the main story quest. I messed up there by basically rushing my first character to level 50. And I have barely even touched the beginning story. And there's 5 DLCs out on this game, and I haven't even bothered to touch those. I have the quests. I just choose not to do them. It's very time consuming. I mean, when you're leveling them up, you know, you're leveling your character up. That's the better thing to do. It's not hard at my level. It's just it's too easy. And it takes a couple of minutes for the next quest. Let's say you finish a part of that quest, it takes like 2-3 minutes for it to load up, and by that time I'm already doing something else, moved on to something else. So I haven't really got into the whole story mode. Basically, I could do a video on it here in the future, maybe today, it all depends. So yeah, this is basically just my DPS. I do damage over time. No, I don't do damage over time. No, some of my attacks are damage over a time. As you can tell, that little fire thing, that little wave I shoot is... Yeah. Something was glowing. It's glowing. I don't know what's glowing. Oh well, I didn't see what it was. Alright, so, okay, I got 259 Ancestor Silk. I'm gonna go ahead, make this route, go back to the place, and I'm gonna show y'all how to refine it. I'm gonna show y'all what you get from it. Basically, out of a stack, you get one, we'll say, exotic or yellow. I don't know what you would call them. They're basically some of, like, rarest items in the game, and they go for a lot of money. Like, I think one of the Drew Wax, which I have 25 of, or no, 26 of, I think they go for 8K a piece. Just for one, I have 26 of them. You use those for your clothing. So basically, armor, if you want to get that golded out, you have to get that. Alright, let's go ahead. Continue on with the path. Yeah, like I was saying, you use all that stuff to fish. You will find random fishing holes all over the map. Most of them are designated. Let's try, what bait do we need? Okay, we can use crawlers. I'll show y'all what it is for like fishing or whatever. Your controller will vibrate whenever there are fishes near. It'll vibrate once, twice, and then sometimes it starts vibrating a little bit more. But when your character does that, that means you caught something. Or it will give you used bait, which is basically worthless. I mean, you use the bait for a certain place to fish, but it's basically worthless. You use other stuff, or you can use other stuff in those places. I think that's just if you don't have that bait and you're not guaranteed to get what you want. There's fish that you can get. There's all kinds of stuff that you can get from fishing. You can catch some of these purple items, some of the yellow items. I don't expect you to get weapons. Basically just materials you will get. You'll get wet gummy sacks. I don't know why they sell for 1 gold, but people will buy them for a strange amount of money in auctions. I don't know why. It's weird. I honestly don't know what they're for. So, see, you get worms from some. Sometimes you don't get no ancestor silk. Sometimes I wouldn't get anything from some of these ancestor silk. That's why I like having my stuff upgraded, because I'm basically guaranteed to get something out of it if it's worms or ancestor silk. And worms can sell for some money. Basically any kind of bait can sell for a good amount of money. I choose to keep mine. I haven't went fishing. Caught the Master Angler achievement for catching all the fish in every place. So I will be doing that sometime soon, hopefully. Yeah. You can grab as much stuff on the way back as I can. I'm gonna show you how to refine this though. It's not that hard. In another video I will show you how to upgrade it. I believe you get experience by refining it, but you don't want to waste your materials, guys. That's definitely a no-no. You do not want to waste them. Alright, so basically, when you're in this place, you look at the map, you see where you're at. There's this town up here called Abraz Landing. You go up over here, you zoom into the town. There is a, matter of fact, it is Banker, let's see, we gotta find it. Okay, so there's a merchant, there's an alchemy station right there, there's an enchanting table. I do gotta go to that. Let's see, clothing station right there, blacksmithing, clother, woodworking station, all that you need. So we gotta make our way that way.
The guild requests your help.
Let's see if we are going the right way. Oh, actually we need to make a turn right here. There's the leather worker. And let's see. So you go up over here to the leather station. It'll say, or clothing station, my bad. And you add, and all you do is hit square. And let's see, I got elegant lining, hemming, and ancestor silk. That's what I'm talking about. That only goes for like 17k, 16k. Drew wax. That's a major thing that you need, that I was saying. That's, as you can tell, I'm probably gonna only get a few. It's a random chance for them to drop. Sometimes it's nice enough. Oh, see, I got another one. That's amazing. That stuff, that's amazing. I like that. See, and I'm gonna go ahead and add this, refine that. I got another elegant lining, Rubidoux leather. I got a ruby. All that stuff is basically just for training. All this stuff, all the items that I got, you can go up over here, go to deconstruct, you add them and you deconstruct. You get items to help training. You also get some of the resources like bones and rubido leather. You don't always get them, but it is a high chance for you to get them. That sign means there's a blacksmith station, so you go right here, deconstruct. You could deconstruct these. I got rubidite ingot, Dwarnal oil. See, I'm getting a lot of stuff from this, as you can tell. So that's actually not a lot. It's actually really not. I normally go in there with my inventory full. This time I'm just doing a little video. It's not basically what I'm trying to do. There's a woodworking station right here. Deconstruct. You know, you get your stuff. Sometimes you don't get anything from them. Sanded maple. See, you can go over here, refine all these things. I can show you. I can do one of these two. You get sanded maple, sanded ruby ash. See, you would get better stuff. See, I got pitch, fire opal. It's very rare, since I'm the low level that I am, to get that stuff. It really is. Well, basically low level in my clothing and, or not clothing, but my blacksmithing, my woodworking. That I will do on my healer. Alright, we are going up to this enchanting station. You can get on your horse. It's a whole lot more quicker. It's faster too, as long as you got your horse upgraded. That is the banker. This is the clothing station, I believe. Yes. So you go in here, you go check. There's the enchanter. You got an enchanting table right here. You extract glyphs. They help you. They level up your enchanting. Most of the time, they don't work, but they do give you experience. That one did work. I got materials out of it. So, and you can eventually create them. Some of them, as you tell, as I'm over here on the item, it says Jode and it has a question mark. That's what you use, or the glyphs that you deconstruct. You will figure out what happens to those. The Jorah, it's for a develop. For the Porad, I don't know how to pronounce it, you add, I think, a glyph. For that one, it's frost, stamina regen. These are unknown. That one's poison, as you can tell as we go through them. That one's for fine. I have yet to not understand what these two are. That's because I'm too low. That one is too low. That one's for fine, and that one's for base. So all these are all unknown, and I believe there's still more out there that I need to get. You could go here, and I believe you could buy oh, maybe you just buy these. Oh, you could buy glyphs. Okay. I'm going to go buy one of each and deconstruct them. It's easier if you find them, guys. I'm just doing this just to show y'all. Extract, see? Let's see. It was at yield. That means that you either found them already or it's broken. Basically. See, I got a Taw, that one worked. Got another Taw, that one worked. I also got a Korra and a Denima. See, that one didn't work. So yeah, guys, this is basically it. This is just a farm showing you how to get materials and a little tutorial for y'all. There you go, guys. That's it. Peace out.